We're back, everyone, with Pop-Culture Omniversa, and we're going to talk about Green Lantern once again for DC Comics' Infinite Frontier Age. When we last left off, the Guardian was killed, and there was subsequently much rejoicing for the readers who've known the Guardian's horrible antics. So, yeah, no one was sad at the end of this. So, we open up with John Stewart delivering the report. This is John Stewart. As corpse leader, it falls to me to give you all the implicit news. Most of you are here on Oa, so you probably know some of what's happened. Those of you who couldn't leave your post to come home for the conclave will have heard none of this. Point 1. 10 hours ago, as Oa was being accepted into the United Planets, we suffered a terrorist attack. Green Lantern and death is a door! Survival lanterns died protecting Oa, rescuing civilians. Oa is safe. Overall, the loss of life was kept at a minimum. Medical assistance and structural repair are underway. The terrorists were rounded up, and we are currently in science cells, awaiting interrogation. You can't hold hold of green slaves. We will yet free the heart. Your rings will get the hyperburst data loads detailing the terrorists' origins and goals. Magic will return! Study them. Lock in. Those folks aren't going away. Point 2. While we were able to shut down the primary attack and apprehend those we think are the ringleaders of this op, there was a second strike. He's dead! My brother is dead! So, yeah, John Stewart's recapping what happened and giving his big report as he despondently clears it up. United Planets Brigaders locked down the shooter. As for its accomplice, a giant freaking dragon attacks. Are you kidding me with this? Its hides made of magic. Nothing's making a dent. We need a cap. We need to put a cap on this now. Oh, and Teen Lantern goes ahead and makes a shield blocking the fire, protecting some red lanterns, which is weird, I bet, for some. Somebody get this kid out of here. I'm helping. You're really not. Kill. Any energy might not work, but rocks are definitely getting through. Get it? Come, child. The adults have work to do. Whoa! Kilowog! Anytime, buddy! That's your problem, Gardner. Smack first, plan after. But you're right. Honor guard, let's wrap this up. And Teen Lantern speaks Spanish again, and I do not know what she says. I'm pretty sure she said, by God. I could be wrong. There's no translation for some strange reason. No idea why. So the dragon gets wrapped up in rocks. Rocks with a confused, yeah, can it? Your partner killed a guardian. You're lucky you're still breathing. Yeah, I'm Guy Gardner, resident jerk and murderer of dragons from space. The honor guard sorted that out. And here we are. I know you have questions. We'll have answers soon. Point 3. Oa is now a member of the United Planets. The corpse is being restructured to fit. Before you ask, no, I don't know what that means for us. I'm not sure the Guardians do. They're still discussing it. Those of you who aren't here, keep your sector patrols tight. No relaxing until we lock down the size of this terrorist group. Lanterns Jordan, Cruz, and Rayner. Keep the Crux world secure. Mogo, I am well, John Stewart. Good. Maintain footing. And now, point 4. Morning dress lanterns. We're burying a guardian today. And there's a big giant eulogy, which I will not go ahead and say, but it happens on Oa. There's a big funeral for the death of the guardian. And as this female guardian gives this speech, the product of the recreation we call life is disillusion. Death is the end of one state and is only the start of another. So we consign my brother's inert matter to the Barry's core, whose energy flow through all our works. Death appears to be the triumph of entropy. This is a lie. Entropy is death. Nothing is ever created or destroyed, only translated, recombined. The universe oscillates, the multiverse branches, the omniverse endures. Linear time is an illusion. Death is only a door. I am called Nimuro-sen. I am a guardian, and I will see my brother again. Now, as you know, despite your efforts, and you've lost me, you know the phrase, as you know. Oh, that ends badly. God. Despite the efforts of the terrorists, OA has been accepted into the United Planets. Many member worlds are uneasy with the scope and power of this corps. We understand these concerns. We are powerful. Our reach is wide. To stand equally with the other worlds of this union, we must give up some of that power, scale back much of that scope. To this end, 1,200 sectors will be vacated, their jurisdiction to be ceded to the United Planets Brigade. All previous Corps leaders' hierarchy will be erased, replaced with new mission objectives and designations. All Green Lanterns route sectors will be reassigned. One of the Green Lanterns that goes ahead as senior administrator says, "Your pardon, Guardian, but I haven't been informed of these decisions. As senior administrator, I'll need time to schedule the rollout of the changes." I have been unclear. No schedule is needed. Change begins now. And everyone gets their immediate orders and whatnot to basically go wherever the ever. So, yeah, the Lanterns are kind of pissed. Wait, what the hell? Modified duty parameters will download into your rings. 2,400 sectors now remain. There's no more honor guard, no torchbearer, no clarises, no illustrators. You are one core, none greater than the other, none lesser. Yeah, that's gonna probably be. And we are your guardians. So, how long before someone gets pissed? Guys, is this actually happening? Because, yeah, man, I know we're supposed to go where they send us, but this is. And Guy Gardner gets designated to Outrider, being saying cursingly, "Those little blue sheep." Kilrog Quest. Sector 0078, defunct. Alright then. They have to know this is going over. How this is going over. You need a wingman, thanks, but no. Oh, and Hal Jordan's contribution to the plot is completely gone from here after that. I'll deal with it. Could you have possibly handled that worse? You seem distressed, John Stewart. That's an understatement, and I'm not the only one. What method would you have preferred? I don't know, maybe not just dropping this on them, on us, like a damned nuke? Our decision is complete and it is final. How would you delay have served any of us? These people have lives. Some of them have abandoned their entire societies to serve the Corps. This is a voluntary organization, John Stewart. Any may step away at their time without disgrace or recrimination. And if they do, what if half of them reject this? In those instances, the rings will select replacements. You poor bastard. Since everyone remembers what you horribly did, I'm surprised not everyone has rebelled against you. You erased a third of our territory. That's thousands of parsecs unprotected. Those sectors are now under United Planet jurisdiction. Their lanterns will now serve as special attachments or as outriders as needed. Outriders? Like bodyguards? Military escorts? Yes, and other duties to be negotiated case by case, according to the United Planets Charter. And spreading the human lanterns all over the galaxy? Pretty heavy-handed. The Crux worlds will require permanent defense. They are the best candidates. It's fine for Hal. He's on Earth. Are you expecting Kyle, Jess, and Simon to live out their lives on these planets? We expect all Green Lanterns to perform their assigned duties. Why are they so damned important all of a sudden? Did you ever wonder why, of all the planets in this galaxy, only yours has produced 7 Green Lanterns in the span of a single human lifetime? Well, it's actually quite simple, really. Jeff Johns wrote most of this stuff, created a whole bunch of characters, Guy Gardner and whatnot. Also, because DC Earth is the main setting for most of the DC comic stuff, or at least centered around it. So, yeah, it's pretty much because plot convenience. Now they're trying to make it more. Or why we chose Oa as our home. Or why Mogo is a sentient world. I mean, Mogo being a sentient world is one thing. Oa, I just assumed because you wanted to have an ego stroking at the time. You're saying they're connected? They are more than connected. They are vital. Every universe has 7 crux worlds, planets where wonders happen to spur growth and evolution and preserve the life of that cosmos. No! I don't think that's how you said it. Your Earth is the crux of heroes. When the current pantheon of new gods fades away, Earth will become the so-called fifth world. I thought that already happened with Grant Morrison's Final Crisis, so what happened to that? No answer, got it. You said 7. I only see 5 here. 2 were lost. We failed to prevent the destruction of Krypton. As in, you didn't do anything. And according to Injustice logic, you could have warned the people of Krypton about, oh yeah, your resources are drained, you're about to explode. We could tell you this and give Jor-El and give Kal-El's dad the information that would have proven it, and we're the Guardians, so our backing would have been solidifying it, and your planet's survival maybe, or maybe the survival of your entire race. But we're just gonna go ahead and have coffee. Good luck dying, everyone. The other is your failure. You remember Zanshi, of course. Let's see. I'm trying to be certain who this one is. Okay, it's now officially the bitch guardian. Got it. You have to remind him of his post-traumatic stress disorder. I remember Zanshi. When we said you have seen as what we see and known what we meant, this meant failure as well, and grief. Earth generated the necessary heroes to protect the remaining worlds. Your fellow lanterns are those protectors. You didn't give me or Gardner plans to look after. That is not Lantern Guardian's fate. Your duty is also elsewhere. The dark sectors, regions of between known space and the Promethean galaxies, in which we cannot see. What do you mean you can't see? We are prevented by the threads of hypertime, eruptions from the bleed, underspace cyclones. These barriers are recent. They are clearly artificial. Well, we wish for you to investigate, and if necessary, to extend protections to the beings within. That's a lot of territory for one Green Lantern to cover alone. Oh, John Stewart, you will not be alone. And an army of Green Lanterns go ahead and converge together on a massive construct of a ship. You see, we know our core. As a mass and as individuals, none of you will step away. What are they doing? It would be impossible for any single lantern to breach the barriers around the dark sectors. Not even 100 working in tandem could get through. You will need a vessel to navigate the barrier, to house the 1,000 lanterns who will accompany you on this quest. 1,000 Green Lanterns, 1,001 if you accept this duty. You already knew, don't you? You knew before you even called the conclave to Oa. What is your answer, John Stewart? Completely dodging the question. What is it? I'm in. Lantern Stewart, quest leader. He will now lead his army of RPG followers to go ahead and be slaughtered in the most dangerous of ways. It's not fair. First, you dragged me all the way to the stupid planet when I didn't even want to come. Now you're leaving me behind? It's not that simple, Kelly. And it's why I wanted to talk to you. So much talking. When do we do something? We should do something. Should we do something? We should do something. Should we do something? Linkara. You want to be a Green Lantern someday, don't you? I am a... No, you're not. You're a good kid. Brave as hell. You might even be a hero, but you are not a Green Lantern. I helped you fight the monsters. I saved people. Yeah, you did. But being one of us is more than having fights and adventures. It's about dealing with galactic politics from our guardians whenever they do something stupid and we have to fix it for them. And then somehow not blame it on them when they screw up. It's about them. It's a big, dangerous universe out there, Kelly. Eli, or whatever, I can't pronounce. I'm probably butchering the name. A lot of it wants to hurt everything. It can. Green Lanterns are what stands between that hurt and the people like these. Can't you just say they're the reason that the world will never be fixed and therefore we will always have a status quo? The Guardians are sending some of us to the other side of space to help some people there. The rest are heading out to their assignments, doing what Green Lanterns do. Take care of things. Now, after the Guardians get a good look at that glove of yours, Gauntlet, and they are not taking it off me. They are not. Nope, they're not. But they need a real look at it. Simon's going to keep an eye on you and make sure you get home safe to Earth. But I need you to do something for me. Simon's a little hot-headed. He can ring first and ask questions later sometimes. That's not always good. So while he's keeping an eye on you, can you do me a favor and keep an eye on him? You are talking about Green Lantern, right? Though Simon did have a gun when he started out during the New 52, but he got rid of that gun and gave it to Jim Gordon, and so he has grown up, I think. What? I mean, yeah, sure, of course. Great. Okay, we're taking off. Thanks, Ski. Be good. See you on the other side. Pretty cool, huh? As the massive Green Lantern ship descends into dark space. Pretty cool, huh? A few minutes in hyperspace, they're on the other side of the galaxy. Yeah, it's definitely cool. Shall we go flying, young lantern? This one desires to enjoy the Owen sky today. Sure, but I'm starving. I need something to eat. Eat something. Simon, what's wrong with the big battery? Yeah, this isn't part of the artwork where they should have shown that something was off about the battery for her and how she was able to detect it. I don't know if they're going to show that in later issues, but Simon responds, what? Nothing. Why would something be wrong with that? And it explodes and kills everyone. That was quick. So, let's see. The last thing they put in there was a dead Guardian. Did they ever examine him if he had any bombs attached? Or the magical version for bombs? So yeah, chaos, destruction descends all over the place. As a road figure says, "Yes, Oa, die quickly. This is mercy, though you don't know it." Oa continues to be shaken by the Foundation's vanishing point with various time-traveling characters notice, in the Vega system, Kyle Rayner is suffocating in space. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So what are the chances he survives? At Warworld, oh god, I keep forgetting that guy. He looks like Darkseid. Oh, oh god. That's so sad. I can be such a like. I've seen this character so many times, and I keep thinking he's a yellow Darkseid. He even, if I'm correct, he even has red eyes. So it's like, oh man, oh god, I need to get this right more consistently. Mongol, okay. Mongol is watching this at Warworld, so pretty sure disaster just loomed there. So someone in Green Lantern powers travels to Oa at light speed. Entering Oa's system, anomalous local data influx calculating. Secondary planet body occupying system. Classification unknown. Designating unknown. Data collecting. Thanagarnian and colonial vessels in stationary orbit. Hail? Not yet. Get a hold of the Guardians. Owen signal traffic. None. Guardian response to the hails? None. Short lanterns. The Guardians were called all availables. Everyone's supposed to be here. And we see Oa 14 hours later have been completely destroyed and ruined. And a lot of dead bodies. Searching. Green Lanterns within scanning range? 0. Multiple critically injured sentients within range. Multiple variant species. Radiation levels are high, but still within the non-lethal range. Provide analysis. I've got eyes. Find me someone to talk to. Oh. Anomalous synergy signature detected. Possible life forms detected within. I thought you said there were no lanterns here. Green Lanterns within scanning range, 0. Widen search, 10 parsecs. Okay, hey, come on out of there. I need to talk to John. And she speaks Spanish and is revealing that, yeah, it's it's Keely, and with a either dead Simon and unconscious friend, or they're both dead or unconscious together. So she cries as the lantern closes out the issue, say to her cries of despair, the lantern says, "Exclude yourself, Sojourn Million." I'm pretty sure I butchered that name, I can't pronounce it. There are no Green Lanterns here. We're screwed, aren't we? The lanterns are dead. Lanterns lost begins. So this character that you're seeing on the Brian Hitch variant cover is actually the character from the Far Sector series. She has only been in that issue as far as I'm aware of in those series. It's not even complete yet because of the pandemic blocking everything, so delays had happened. So we had to wait a lot longer. So yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a hiccup right there on continuity. It was part of that DC Young Animals imprint, I think. I'm pretty sure it's wrong, but I think they got rid of that imprint and just made it the Far Sector series. But yeah, the 12-issue series, it's issue 11. They're already finished. They're close to finishing up with one more issue. But yeah, it came out in 2019 and it ends this year because pandemic happened and delayed multiple months. So yeah, that happened. Tons of people are dead. Lantern's lost in space. Kyle Rayner's probably dead or suffocating as we speak. Simon is probably dead. Ton of people are probably dead. Yeah. So how do the Guardians will explain this action if they're still alive? Because let's be real, this is bad. I mean, like, how will the Guardians explain this? Like, oh, we didn't check the dead corpse of our Guardian, and then we just decided to shove him in the battery, releasing an unstable energy that's caused a self-destruction sequence. We're sorry. And in the future state, that is shown that it does happen. That explains that it did happen. We don't see it, and tons of horrible stuff goes on, like Green Lantern's Hal Jordan being confronted by Joe because she's pissed, saying, "Where were you when oil was in need or whatnot?" At the end of Future State Green Lanterns, and then we got. And then John Stewart led the remainder of the Green Lantern Corps to fight because still protecting people. And then there was this other thing, Guy Gardner trapped on a planet for like 10 to 15, 20 years. Yeah, that ended badly. Lobo arrived. And let's see, what was the other one? Oh, Jessica Cruz. So she was there for about a year, trapped on a station for a year, and became a Yellow Lantern. Yeah, that actually happened. So yeah, Joe is pretty much the last Green Lantern standing. Officially, Teen Lantern probably still counts, but yeah. Let's not get this. I don't know how they're going to correct this quickly in future before the Future State timeline, because I don't think they can wait 20 years with the DC scaling timeline. So yeah, bad all around for them. Anyway, so that was the issue. Oh, well, Green Lantern number 2, issue 2 of this series. And it ends in explosive fashion, and along with wondering what happened to the power battery. I'm pretty sure the Guardians had something to do with it and their stupidity and not checking the body, thinking the Guardian is impalpable to be polluted or some BS like that. I'm just used to that. Yeah. So we're gonna have to see what happens in this coming issue, Green Lantern issue 3, but we're gonna have to stop right here. Artwork's pretty damn good. Alex Sinclair was the colorist on this, so great colors. So we'll have to see what happens next on this, but that's all we have for today, everyone. We're at the 24-minute mark, about to reach 25 minutes. So this was Neo Reality Entertainment Pop Culture Omniversa, presenting Infinite Frontier DC Comics' Green Lantern issue number 2, volume 8, I believe. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other content in the description below. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you all next time. Peace and take care.